Welcome to the video lecture series on Python programming. This is the first video on conditions and loop. In this video, I am going to discuss the basics of condition, how the scope of a condition is defined in Python, if-else condition, how to put more conditions here in if-else, and the specialty of Python, which is elif statement. Conditions are used in every programming languages, but there is a change in the operators. In Python, most of the operations are same, like not equal to, greater than equal to, less than equal to, but is one special thing about the conditions in Python. Just focus on the statement. When we are going to check the values are same, means if the value of x is same as y, then we can check the condition in Python using is keyword. Or when we are talking about the two variables and the value is not same, we can say is not. We will see the examples of these operations in our programming later on. And when we talk about the multiple conditions, then we can also use by using a and or keyword, like x is greater than 0 and x is less than 10, or we can say x is greater than 0 or x is greater than less than 10. In Python, there is one more thing, Boolean expression. What it means? When we are talking about the Boolean, it means either true or false. Means only two things are possible. That's why the name is Boolean. By default, the things are known as in form of true. Take an example. When I am going to show a value like 2, the answer is true. Here, true is by default a Boolean keyword, not a string. See this. And the class is Boolean. And similarly, when I am going to write here false, the class is Boolean. Okay, what will happen if I am using here type false? What is the difference between the above statement and this statement? The difference is of capital F and small f. Okay, see what is the output. Here it's an error. And error shows, focus on the line, error name is traceback, means you need to check your code again, and the line number 1 type false. So this is the only line in the code, and name error shows name false is not defined. It generally means the keyword which I am using is not defined in Python or in my earlier code. So here this is not known to the Python. So what we need to do? We can say, just you can say false is equal to 0, where I am treating false as a variable and I am going to assign a value to it, or we can say we can change it to the capital F, and now the thing is okay. You can see it. Yes, that's okay. So the important thing about the programming is how to deal with errors. So first thing is to understand what is the meaning of this error, what the error is basically saying. When we come to the conditions, conditions are the important part about the program. Condition means if this part is occurred, only then we are going to execute the statement. Say an example, if x is greater than 0, only then print x is positive. Otherwise, don't print anything. So here we are using the if condition, and in other programming languages we generally use braces to represent the scope of condition, scope of loop. Here in Python we use colon. So this colon is basically represents the scope of if condition. When you are going to use this colon and press enter, by default the next line will be on this gap. So this gap is important and it is known as indentation, which defines the scope of if statement. Let's see how we are saying this thing. Again, this is an important concept for the beginners in Python. When we are talking about if, say true, by default true is the true condition and the condition which is mentioned below is going to execute. What it means, here I am using if and the condition is by default true, colon represents this scope is started and print hello, and hello is printed. Okay, what will happen if I am using here false? False means the condition is never true and it will print nothing. Okay, let's see one more thing. What will happen if I am using here if x is greater than 0 and I am not using a colon symbol? See this, no indentation started, means the scope of if statement is not yet started, and if you will execute it, it will give an error. So place a colon and see the difference. Now the indentation starts, and now you can say print anything like x is positive. Before this we need to initialize the value of x, and that's it, our program is ready. So you can see this thing. Now what will happen if we need another condition as else? There is no issue, you just use a code and represent it as else. Again, start scope of this else statement, then see the indentation. If you are going to use any condition and you are not able to see the proper indentation, it means you have done some mistake. So the general mistake is you forgot to apply colon symbol. If I am using here, now I am going to use a single quote, because there is no issue in Python to use a double quote for a string. You can use either a single quote or double quote like this, and the program will execute. So here by default the value of x is positive, so that's why it is showing positive. Okay, what will happen if I want to represent here another condition which says x is neither positive not negative, x is basically 0? So here we need to put another condition, and instead of using else if, in Python there is another keyword named as elif, which is a combination of else if. Let's see how it works. Put a similar condition, and I'm going to use the third one here, enter, and please focus on the indentation here. If I am going to write something, it is in the scope of this if. I am using a backspace to come out from the scope of if condition, and I am using here elif, and then when I am using elif, it is mandatory to give a condition because I am also using a if statement here. The condition is if x is equal to 0, then print x is 0. Now my conditions are true. Let's change a value of x and see the difference. Here there are 3 conditions. If you want to add some more condition, you can use it in elif like this. So you have a proper space here to add some more conditions, and you will see the difference how to use the elif and else and a general if condition. So this is all about the if, else if and elif. Thank you for watching the video. In the next video I am going to discuss about the for loop.